Hey, everyone. This is Stephanie Hilgendorf. I'm your Diamond Wellness Advocate with doTERRA. FYI, I'm coming up on my 14-year anniversary next week. Crazy. It's been 14 years. And I'm still going strong, and I love everything about doTERRA. So today we have our wellness education class. Today we're going over one of my very favorite products and product lines, but especially we're talking about it because it's our 10% item off this month, and that is our Deep Blue Stick. Make sure we get the glare off of there. Look at that Deep Blue Stick. This stuff is amazing. It's great. It's a topical analgesic, which basically means it's a pain reliever. And we'll talk all about it and the other products on that. In just a second. And then we have another promotion that we've got going on. Starting Monday, we've got some pretty awesome products on sale. doTERRA's thrown out a last minute back to school sale starting on Monday with several of our favorite On Guard products. So we will go into those as well. So starting off, 10% off item this month. I'm going to show you online how to find where to go for um, the different products and promotions. Again, we do this all the time. I want to make sure that you know where to go when you don't have me sitting here right in front of you. So here we go. This is the doTERRA website. Yes, I've just logged in, and you can just scroll down right here. I just clicked on shop, and this is just the scroll bar right here that has the different promotions, and different things that they're wanting to tell you about. Make sure you're aware of. Scroll down, that's your rewards orders. And then you come down to this little carousel of good guys right here. You can go to the Deep Blue products right here, which we'll go to in just a second. But to know what our promotions are for the month, you're going to just keep scrolling till it says promotions. Promotions right here. We've got our Deep Blue oil was the product of the month. And then our Deep Blue stick is the 10% off item. We still have some perfect summer bundle, which is the endless summer, and then the endless summer with the room diffuser. Some of our Father's Day stuff we still have on sale, which is basically 3 oils and a car clip diffuser, which is amazing. And we still have some Malama. But we're going to go back and we're going to see real quick about our Deep Blue products. So let's go back here and we're going to go to our Deep Blue products. Okay. Deep Blue products. Fantastic. First things first, Deep Blue. Our Deep Blue oil. It was the free product of the month. Normally it's $38, but it is like, I mean, all of the other pain reliever reducers, like the things that are really, really good to help relax those muscles in your body after a workout, the inflammation that goes on. Deep Blue is amazing for all sorts of things. When I sprained my ankle, this helped me through that. Sometimes when I have some head tension going on here and back here, sometimes my peppermint isn't enough. But Deep Blue, man, it'll touch it. It'll get it. So it's cooling and soothing. And the products that are in it, it's basically a blend of a bunch of different essential oils. This one does have a safety cap on it, so just keep that in mind. But that's because of the wintergreen in that item, in this item. So the combination of oils that we have are wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, blue or German chamomile, and osmanthus. Just something to know about camphor. Camphor that you might see in other synthetic products. From what I'm hearing and understanding, they get their camphor from like a turpentine. Ours, we use the real camphor. Like it's interesting how people have used different ways to get the same chemical compound, but it's synthetic versus natural. So the camphor that we have in our Deep Blue is pretty amazing. So yeah, it has lots of great information here, how to use it, what the different cautions are, and then the product information page right here. Then we're going to go back and talk about Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. This is what I'll use for an oral um, soothing support. And so we have these in capsules. So you're getting the relief from the outside in, and then this is helping you from the inside out. I love using this at that time of the month for us females. Also, if there's any kind of discomfort in any muscles that from a workout that I've done, um, anything like that has been really helpful to have the polyphenol complex here. Again, what are the primary benefits? What are the different ingredients? So we've got, in addition to some of the deep blue, items in it, like the peppermint. This has also frankincense, ginger, and turmeric, as well as red wine extract, which is basically like resveratrol. Um, and then we have peppermint, ginger, and caraway seed. A little video, uses, cautions, and then again, some more support there for you. Then we have our deep blue rub, and the deep blue red in a 32-ounce pump bottle. Um, yeah, so it's basically the same thing, just if you're using it all the time. So this is great for like physical therapy offices, or if you're an athlete and you're using this all of the time, having a pump bottle form is fantastic. The Deep Blue Rub came before the Deep Blue Stick. This is kind of like some of the other over-the-counter type things that you see in your local chiropractor's office or physical therapy office. Um, we love this because it smells amazing and it works amazing. It is one of those items that I don't know how I lived without it before I had it in my life. Again, going through some of the products, or some of the items in the product. We have a little video, again, more uses and cautions. This one, I would definitely say, because you're putting it on your hands and then putting it where your discomfort is, I would say to make sure you wash your hands before you touch any other sensitive areas like your eyes, or using the restroom or something like that. You'd have a different interesting cooling sensation going on. So just be careful with that. And then we have Deep Blue Rub samples. These are great to use to share with your friends, but it's also great if you are on the go. If you're traveling and you don't want to carry this huge Deep Blue Rub tube with you, you can take these little Deep Blue sample packs with you. You can get probably 2 to 3 uses out of each one of those little sample packs there. And then the pièce de résistance, we've got our deep blue stick. This guy, I'm telling you, it is the best of all worlds. It's got the deep blue rub in a more solidified form that you don't have to use your hands to get dirty. You can just rub it right on the areas. And it also has copaiba in it. So it's got the deep blue with the copaiba, and we know copaiba, we use that instead of CBD, which helps with pain, inflammation, those types of things. And yes, with the deep blue stick, we can say that it does help with pain, because that it has been approved for us to say such things. So, because of the menthol, methyl silicate, and the camphor, it's great. It is so, like, I use this on my feet and my ankles every day because I've suffered for a really long time with a certain foot discomfortness in my feet. And this has seriously helped me so much. So backache, arthritis, sprains, strains, bruises. So yeah, muscle aches, pains, those types of things. This is fantastic, and it is 10% off this month. So instead of $28.50, the price, it's about $3 off. Which, hey, every little bit helps, right? Stock up now. And then also, see that little sign there? It says HSA and FSA eligible. So if you have a letter of necessity from your doctor or your chiropractor or your DO or whoever it is that prescribes you things, you can actually submit for reimbursement. I've had people that have tried to use their cards on the doTERRA website and it won't go through. And the reason is because there's so many other products and items that doTERRA has that aren't eligible for FSA or HSA, or certain items need a letter of intent, some items don't. So I would suggest to go ahead and pay for it out of pocket, have the receipt, and then submit that for a reimbursement with your FSA or HSA. But yeah, you can get this basically tax-free because you're pulling the funds out of your check pre-tax and you're able to get reimbursed here. So there's a whole other list of items that are FSA and HSA eligible. And they have that little logo right there. So again, primary benefits, ingredients that are in it, the video, cautions, some more products, and again, all of the product information pages there. So pretty cool, huh? Like I just love my Deep Blue stick. It is like I can't go anywhere without it. And the nice thing too is the Deep Blue rub came in a tube that was larger than what you can take on an airplane through your um, carry-on bag. But this Deep Blue stick is 1.69 ounces. You can stick this in your bag and you can place it through your carry-on item to get you through security. Not a problem. So another precursor to this, because remember how I mentioned it's my doTERRA birthday next week, I'm doing a giveaway. So look for the post on my social media to receive one of these for free. Not only are you receiving one of these, man, I am giving away a lot of great stuff. Every single one of the sticks that we offer. So that's Deep Blue, Frankincense, Serenity, the Breathe Stick, all of those plus a kit of our emotional aromatherapy touch oils. So if you like the ones like Motivate, Cheer, um, Passion, Forgive, like all of the six emotional aromatherapy oils, I will be giving those away as well as all of our different sticks. So pretty cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. And no, I'm not going to stop the recording. I'm just going to let this continue on. Because it's basically like two different classes here. So that's our Deep Blue stuff we were talking about. Now, I want to tell you about this awesome sale that doTERRA decided to put out starting on Monday. And I'm going to show you what that is. It's our back to school sale. And when you go back to school, we want to make sure that we are set up for success. Because what happens every time you send your kids back to school, or even if you're like don't have kids going back to school but you're interacting with people on a regular day and they have kids that are going back to school, they're sharing bugs and germs that they haven't been around all summer long, so their immune system isn't used to them, and so they react very quickly to those. So when we start setting our bodies up for success now, by utilizing these products and using these products now, as well as using them after we start going to school, we are going to be much healthier throughout the fall and starting into the winter. We have items that are between 10 and 30% off. This is in addition to your regular 25% off wholesale membership. So we're going to go through these items, and some of my favorite, most loved, and most used products are here. So here we go. You ready? Let's get started. Now, this will be on the doTERRA website, probably either under the promotions page, or they'll have a separate page just for the products that are on sale, but that won't be released until Monday when this goes live. So this starts again Monday, July 21st, and it goes through that Friday, July 25th. 10% off items. On the left-hand side, these three items are 10% off. So the On Guard chewable tablets, we've got them here. So actually, I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to stop sharing so that way you can see them. And then I'll go again back to that list. So On Guard chewable tablets, right here. On Guard chewable tablets. These are amazing. I absolutely love these. There's no sugar in any of these items. We have the On Guard blend, which is wild orange, clove, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And it also has vitamin D, vitamin C, and zinc. These were brought out post 2020, if you catch my drift, to help to make sure that we are balanced, we're fighting off bugs that we need to, right? So the serving size is 3 tablets and there's 20 servings. So here's one of the tablets, really small. Can you see that? Do. Focus, focus. It's not focusing, but really small. You can chew it or you can suck it. They're so good. I don't mind the taste of it. Like it doesn't taste like if you were to drop On Guard into your mouth. It has a little bit of sweetness in it because it has um a little bit of stevia in it and monk fruit to make sure that it actually is palatable. Whenever I have like a little itchy throat, sometimes chewing it is great and sometimes sucking on it is good for me too. but these are 10% off. So instead of $18, they're $16.20. Now, one of the best laundry detergents out there. Let me tell you, look at that. Our On Guard laundry detergent. Now, this is a very small bottle. Do you know why that is? Most laundry detergents out in the market are mostly made of water. So you're basically buying water when it comes down to it. They just want to make it look like you're getting a lot. This here, you can get 6 times. It's 6 times ultra concentrated with the power of enzymes and essential oils for refreshingly clean clothes. Let me tell you, when I have some workout shirts that I had to throw away, this gets to it. Because what happens is we would sweat, we get stinky, we throw it in the wash. We think with our regular detergent that we're getting it clean. No, it's not enzyme based. It's basically cleaning the surface, but it's not getting down to the root cause of what is cleaning our clothes. This is enzyme based, has power of essential oils. And out of this little bottle, oh my gosh, I just went to like this Biddle. If any of you know that reference, put it in the comments because man, that's funny. Um, 64 loads. 64 loads. You only need 1 tablespoon for a high efficiency washer. If you have a low efficiency, or like if you don't have a high efficiency, you're going to need two. So 2 tablespoons. So this is, you're only going to get 32 out of it, but most of us have a high efficiency washer. So 64 loads out of this little bottle, right? Okay. So that's 10% off. And then the other one that we have is our On Guard throat drops, or On Guard protective throat drops. These are like little throat lozenges. They just come in this little wrapper, and it's got the cinnamon clove kind of thing. And what's amazing about this is that it's got the clove in it, and so if you have an itchy, scratchy throat, it tends to soothe and numb it a little bit. And so the On Guard protecting throat drops. So normally $13.75 for these, $12.38. These have 30 per container. 30 per container. And then they also have, this has organic cane sugar and organic brown rice syrup, which is what sweetens it there, but it also has the essential oil in it as well. Something leaked in my bag, so I'm going to have to use one of my next favorite products to help. So 15% off our On Guard sanitizing wipes. These, better than Clorox wipes, I'm just going to say. It's just a little wipe. It's got On Guard mix into it. You can wipe your hands, you can wipe your desk, whatever you need. This is great for teachers. These are amazing. Now, one of the things that I will tell you is once you unseal it and open it, and if you don't use them within like, I don't know, a small amount of time, they may dry out. So just add water to it because the essential oil is still in there. It's just that the water has evaporated. So just add some more water to these right here. You just, it's got this little open container piece right there. You just add some water right back in there. You are good to go. Okay. So these are great. They're 15% off. Normally $14 for a pack of one pack that has 50 in them, $11.90. These are great to have on hand. Now, the thing that's probably the culprit of messing things up in my little bag here is our On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. I don't know if I actually peeled the top on it very well. Our On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, this is another great money-saving item. This right here, On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, 2 tablespoons for a, let's just say, I want to say a 16 to 20 ounce bottle. Yes, here it is on the side. 2 tablespoons for 24 ounces of water. This is fantastic. You can use this as a dishwasher detergent, or not dishwasher detergent, but like a dish soap. 3 tablespoons with a gallon of water to wash your dishes in. You can use 3 tablespoons in a 24-ounce bottle for your bathroom. And it cuts through stuff that's amazing. Like this stuff works so well. And it ends up being like when I had this bottle I've had this one for a while. Not this one particular, but like this right here, that's probably just 2 or 3 bottles. I mean, so you can get so many things out of this. I think I calculated it one time, and for a 24-ounce bottle, I think it was like $1.25 a bottle. This is the same price, if not less, than the dollar store stuff, and it's better for you. It's clean cleaning, and it works amazing. So there is our On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. Next item on our list, On Guard beadlets. There we go. They're upside down. On Guard beadlets. These little guys right here are awesome. So they're really, really small. I don't even know if you can see these, but it's basically a quarter drop of On Guard in a little beadlet. You can see that right there. Little itty bitty. Now, for those that have kiddos that can't swallow pills like the On Guard soft gels, you can take these and swallow it. You can also take this and let it burst in your mouth like it is a breath mint. You can also, I have done this before, taken this and I put it on a canker sore and I've let it burst on the canker sore. The canker sore does not last more than a few days and it numbs it so it doesn't hurt for a while. These On Guard beadlets are fantastic. Give these to your kids before they go off to school. When they come home, help with that little extra protection there. So those are also 20% off. So the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, I forgot to tell you, normally $18 for this, $14.40. This will last you a very long time. And then we have our On Guard beadlets, normally are $17. They are now $13.60 for the beadlets. The other item that is 24% or 20% off is our On Guard hand sanitizing gel. We have our spray. Everybody loves our spray. That's usually my go-to, but some people love having a gel. And there we go. We have our On Guard sanitizing gel that you can take with you. If you want to take the cute little dispensers that you find at other stores, but we know has the not so good alcohol in their hand sanitizer, you can dump that out and put this in there instead. This stuff is amazing. All right, so those are all 20% off. All of the rest of the items that I have in my little bucket here are 30% off. Sorry. We have to go to our regular, you can't live without it, On Guard oil. I mean, this is normally right now $39. $39 for On Guard oil. You're getting it for $27.30. More than $10 off this little guy right here. Put it in your diffusers before your kids go off to school. When they get home, have it going at night. Just have it going on and around. You will be then protected. You can add this to, if you want a little bit more On Guardy smell to your cleaner concentrate, you can add it in there. I've taken this and put it like on a Q-tip and on my canker sores, which is where I got the idea about the On Guard beadlets bursting right on there. This stuff has saved me. You can use it as a throat gargle. You can use it as a mouth rinse. So many things that you can do with it. You can put it in a, I'll talk about the On Guard Touch in a second, but you can make your own rollers with this, blend it up with other things. Awesome, awesome. I love it. Okay, then we have our On Guard Touch Roller. Same oil, just pre-diluted with fractionated coconut oil. So the On Guard oil is straight by itself in this bottle right here, no dilution down. But because it's got cinnamon and clove in it, it can be a little spicy and a little hot to the touch for sensitive skin especially. On Guard with the fractionated coconut oil already mixed in is in this little guy. So you can rub this on the back of your neck. You're having a little throat issue, rub it right there. It's not going to be irritating to the skin like it normally would if you were using the straight oil. Use the touch oil. This stuff is fantastic. So I don't have, I left it downstairs, my On Guard hand wash. Our foaming hand wash, let me tell you, this stuff, okay, so we had one of our customers has a daycare, owns a daycare. I'm using my little wipe right here to wipe the inside of my little bucket here because I got some cleaner concentrate in it. So I'm just wiping it out real quick right in front of you. Real time. We had somebody who owned a daycare. And every time somebody would get a little sniffle, everybody in the daycare would get sick. It was almost like, uh-oh, somebody's got a runny nose or a sniffle. We got to wait for it because it's coming. It's coming. So all she did was started using the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate which she felt like she could use in front of the kids because it wasn't toxic like some of the other stuff that she was using. And she swapped out her hand soap with the On Guard foaming hand wash. You're not necessarily going to be using the oil all day, every day. You're not going to remember to use the oil all day, every day. But we remember to wash our hands, or at least I hope you do. Wash your hands. Like when you're washing your hands, you are gently, every little bit being exposed to the On Guard oil, which is then protective. It's our protective blend. It is protecting your system. And just by doing those two things in her daycare, somebody got a sniffle and they're like, wait for it. It stayed as a sniffle. Everybody did not get full-blown sick. That's the only thing that she did that was different, was had the On Guard foaming hand wash and the cleaner concentrate. And so now I am going to share this with you again so you can see all of the pricing on everything that we have here. So again, 10% is in this first column. Chewable tablets, laundry detergent, On Guard, throat drops, and the sanitizing wipes are 15% off. Then we have the On Guard cleaner concentrate, beadlets, and hand sanitizing gel. All of those are 20% off. And then we have the On Guard oil, the On Guard touch oil, as well as the regular 1 pack of the foaming hand wash and the 2 pack of the foaming hand wash. It's the same thing. It's just, 1 pack or 2 pack, and they give you a little bit of a deal going from 1 to 2 packs. So the 1 pack is $20 normally. You can get it for 14. And this right here, one of those bottles will fill up 2 foaming bottles. So this will last you, depending on how many people are in your house and how often you're washing your hands, this could last you a while. A 2 pack is normally $38. You can get it for $26.60. So that's basically 4 full hand wash pump bottles. And because it's a foaming hand wash, it doesn't go through it like it seems as fast because it comes out as a liquid. And then when you use the foaming top, it pumps it into a foam, which makes it seem like there's more there than there actually is. So this is a great deal. All of these On Guard products, fantastic. Now, those of you who are on this call, I know for a fact that you guys are our rewards number. We have something that's coming out. Now, this is a reason why it is really good to be a VIP rewards member. So for our rewards, you start off at 10% earning back everything that you order, right? 10%, and it goes up to 15%, 20% every 3 months that you're on rewards, that you're making those orders, all the way up to 30% back. So every order that I make right now, and maybe we'll have another class just on this and what it is and why it's important, but every order I have right now, I'm getting 30% back of my order in points that I can use to redeem for free products. It's kind of like my frequent flyer miles, just with oils. Now, one of the other bonuses of being a VIP rewards member is that they are releasing items that are going to be coming to the general public, but we get early access to them. So starting Monday, you will have access to a Pilot diffuser purchased with either vanilla chai or harvest spice. Pilot diffusers have been out for so long. We have not been able to buy Pilot diffusers. This is a case that it comes in. This is my pink one. The one that they're going to be having is just one of the standard gray ones. It comes in this amazing pack where you can put oils in the side, and you can see that there's some oils right there. It has a little charging cord. It's a rechargeable, and there you go. You put the water and the oils in there, and then you put this in the cup holder of your car, or you take it traveling with you and you push this button and it diffuses. And it works amazing. But this is great because it's fantastic for on the go. You don't have to keep it plugged in. One of my favorite things, I have like 4 of them. I'm not joking. I have several different colors. I love them all. They are perfect to grab because I just keep them in this case. And then I have them all on a little thing hooked up and just hanging there. So when I need one, or if my kids are going like to camp or something and they want a diffuser, they just grab it and go. We already have oils in it. It's awesome for a great grab and go. So these are going to be available to the public on August 1st, but for VIP rewards members, they are available starting Monday with our regular sales stuff. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. So we have all of our On Guard stuff here, but look, we have for VIP rewards members, July 21st. So we have vanilla chai you can buy. Vanilla chai was one of those promo items that came out like Thanksgiving of last year. It smells like a vanilla chai latte. I love it. $32 for just that oil. But if you get the vanilla chai with the Pilot diffuser, it's 58. Then you could get Harvest Spice for 28.50, or you get the Pilot diffuser with the Harvest Spice for 55. So these are different promotions that we have going on. Again, available only to VIP rewards member, meaning that you are at your 30% that you're earning back, and you have that available to you starting on Monday, and then the rest of the public will find that to them available to them on August 1st. So yes, Harvest Spice is one of my favorite smells. I love me some holiday joy. I love me some holiday peace. But let me tell you, Harvest Spice, it smells like a gathering at Thanksgiving. I just love it. So though, and then vanilla chai. If you do vanilla chai and holiday peace together, that is a really good blend too. That's awesome. So those are different promotions that we have going on. I know today's class was a little bit longer, but we had our deep blue, and I had to talk about the promotions that we have coming up on Monday. Had to. You guys have to know about it. So anyways, if you have any questions, throw them in the comments, or if you're on your YouTube, just go ahead and put them in the comments. I will come back and reply. But y'all have a fantastic day.